For some, success is measured by progress. One step, then another. The journey is hard, but holds its own rewards. For others, only the destination counts. Only one measure of achievement truly matters. Indeed, history is written by the winners. The story continues. The NBA Playoffs, Round 1.
Yo, what is up, everybody? It is playoff time. Yes, it's the playoffs, baby. This is what we live for. Playoff basketball, and we are the #1 seed. Let's do this. And we are home since we are the #1 seed. Look at this crowd. Look at this stadium. You can feel the energy. Oh man, I am ready for this game. A starting lineup of the Memphis Grizzlies we're going against. You can see they have one of the toughest backcourts to play against defensive wise. Mike Conley, Tony Allen, too easy. They can stop any backcourt. Me and Eric Gordon, we're going to try our hardest to get this thing done. And their offense comes from their front court. It's kind of a backward kind of set team, but that's the way they are. The front court of Randolph and Gasol, they could be deadly, and then Rudy Gay is kind of a glitch in this game. And you can see, I just mentioned, me and Eric Gordon might be the best back duo court in the NBA. Anthony Davis, we got two rookies in the starting lineup between Danny and Anthony, and then we got Aminu and Ed Davis. Of course, Ed Davis was traded on this team. He used to play on Toronto, but Ryan Anderson got traded for Ed Davis midway through the season. And look at Denny. This is our stadium, baby. We're defending the home court today, hopefully. But that's the plan. We're defending home court right now, and we gotta let these fans know that. We gotta let them know to cheer their asses off. They already got their yellow shirts in the stands right now, and it's time. It is time. As you can tell from that press conference earlier, Denny is ready. This team is ready. We are locked in and loaded, and it's playoff basketball. First shot goes down for Denny, and the playoffs have begun, my friends. The playoffs have begun, and Denny is locked and loaded for these playoffs, knocking down 2 shots early. And you know, we were in a groove early. We got a foul call here on Mike Conley, and we just can't. We just gotta have a game plan right now. That's what I'm trying to say. We gotta have a game plan, and we gotta execute in that game plan. Because I said it earlier, we played the Grizzlies not too long ago, but they are a very good defensive team, and they will knock you off your rhythm, and they'll probably force some turnovers on us. So we gotta keep that in mind. You know, probably not gonna have any games with no turnovers. Put it that way. So we just gotta. Just don't get frustrated. Don't get frustrated, and it's playoff time. So playoffs is all about executing when the great players show off, pretty much. And right now, Denny is trying to be one of those great players. He had a great regular season. He was the MVP. But the playoffs is when you make your name. That's when you make your name, and that's when you get your ring. So that's what we're doing right now. But the Grizzlies are staying tough right now. They're staying tough. You can see this dude Roten trying to hit a shot. Denny getting the rebound, crashing the boards, starting a fast break, kicking it out to Mason, who draws the foul. Good play, Mason. We'll take it. Look kind of dicey. I don't really trust Mason going into the paint too much. He's more of a spot-up shooter on this team, but we'll take it. Here, no one defends Denny on the inbounds play, so we just go in there. And this dude Roten was fast, so he was just driving in the paint at will. He was fast, he was big, so it was kind of hard to defend him, even though he's like the third point guard off the bench. But look at this play. Kick it to Henry, and Henry slam dunk. Let's go. I'm not sure if his name is Xavier or Xavier. I don't know which way to pronounce it. But we're just going to call him Henry. And Henry's doing his thing right now. Henry, he's like the 12th guy off our bench, so to get production from the 12th guy off our bench, that means everybody is ready. Robin Lopez is ready. You saw Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers has definitely improved his game from the start of the season. Usually he would hesitate. Now he's starting to take those jumpers. He's starting to recognize situations better, and that just comes through the practice and all that. Aminu hasn't done anything, as you can see. He threw away a wide open pass. But look at Austin Rivers stealing the inbounds pass. Denny starting the fast break, trying to throw the oop. Oh, I think that's Henry who could not convert, but Anthony Davis cleans the boards anyways, and we have a nice lead here. Look at this three-pointer that goes down for Denny. 10-point lead on the Grizzlies. We started off firing, but the Grizzlies, they still kind of stayed in this game, you know. I mean, we tried to pull away, but I mean, they were doing a pretty good job offensively, which we were hoping that we had the edge offensively. As long as we made some buckets, we would be able to hold them with our defense. Our defense isn't the greatest defense in this league, but I think we can, hold them. And we just keep on. We score like 60%. We're good. You know what I mean? Any team could be good for 60% shooting. And look at Anthony Davis camping in the paint. We find him at the very last second after being double teamed, and he throws it down with that 24-inch vertical. And this dude, Mike Conley, trying to make some moves and then throws the alley-oop to Gay. Gay, like I said, is a glitch in this game. He makes way more shots than he does in real life. He'll be a very efficient shooter. You don't watch out. So we just had to make sure we game plan, double team him if he ever got loose, and yeah, basically just make sure that guy does not get hot. There's no one else on this team that's capable of getting hot like Gay, especially as far as shooting jump shots. And there we dish it off to Ed Davis, and he gets the and one play. But on the other end, oh man, that shot clock, jeez. Randolph was just standing there waiting for that. And then here we're trying to close the half strong. Instead, we do the complete opposite. After the Randall jump shot, we get stripped, and then we can't get this shot to go before halftime. So we take a 5-point lead into halftime. But still, that's a 5-point lead. We're not going to be mad about that. That's a 5-point lead. And it's basically we start a new game in the third quarter with a 5-point handicap. So we're cool with that. And make it 7 points real quick as Denny drives into the paint. Gets that one to go. Denny's got a solid 28 points. Another assist. He's in double digits in assists with 12. I try to steal that pass that was intended for Connolly. Instead, he's able to drive into the paint. But as you can see, we had Connolly in check for most of the game. He's not a huge offensive threat. I mean, unfortunately, Ed Davis draws the offensive foul there. But, yeah, Connolly's not really a big threat in this game. So I could sag off of him at times and try to defend the front court. Make sure Gasol and Randolph didn't get good post positioning. Make sure Rudy Gay didn't get loose, like I said. And we get that steal there. Try to pass it back to Eric Gordon. He oh, no, he does not finish that, but he almost does. We would have been cool to have that fast break shot, but it's okay because we're still playing in our game plan. We have turned the ball over a little bit, but we're playing in our game plan. And by the way, this is how you take a heat check. Mike Conley was trying to take a heat check just now. That is how you take a heat check, my friend. But like I was saying, we were turning the ball over, and we had to expect that. I'm not gonna play a great game. It's Hall of Fame, first of all, and then it's the Grizzlies. So that combined will lead to some of this, especially when my teammates do random backdoor cuts instead of just holding their position. Like, if I'm getting double teamed, you got to hold your position. You can't just make random backdoor cuts. Like, it's not going to work like that. I'm going to be throwing turnovers. And now Rudy Gay is starting to percolate a little bit here. He knocked down that shot. He was very quiet. I'm talking about how much of a deadly shooter he is, but we have kept him in check. Until then, he gets 10 points. And he's very capable of scoring 30. So we're doing a great job on Gay right now. And we're trying to throw this. Oh, man. Look at this physics, man. That's just 2K physics. That's 2K Hall of Fame physics. There's 2K13 physics and there's 2K13 Hall of Fame physics. I don't know why they do it, but it's just ball busting. And these Grizzlies are only down by 4. And look at this nonsense. I was getting double teamed by the Ghost. There was the invisible 6-man of the Grizzlies was double teaming me. I don't know. But thankfully, Aminu breaks up that double team. But look at this. Like, who exactly am I getting double teamed by? I have to shield the ball. I don't know. Look at Rudy Gay and one in the post. And then I get subbed out for a little bit. Thankfully, my teammates maintained. I think it was 3 points when I left. Or 4 points when I left. I don't know. It's the same thing pretty much. My teammates did their job while I sat for a few minutes. And look at me knocking down this 3-pointer. 6-point game here. And we're about to head into the fourth quarter, and it's about to be winning time. It's going to be one of those games where it basically comes down to winning time. And, like, it's going to be a close game. As you can see, Ed Davis knocks down that shot, and we carry about a 5-point lead into half. No. A 7-point lead into the fourth quarter. And the MVP, Denny Ty, just got to show that because why not? I am very proud of my achievement of being the MVP now for forever until next season postseason, whatever. Denny Tice is the reigning MVP. How about that? And look at this dude, Aminu. This guy knocked down by Gasol, giving Rudy Gay all of the space he needs to knock down that jumper. But on the other end, we make a nice dish in there to Roger Mason, and we try to throw the alley-oop. Ooh, if Aminu finished that would have been a strong finish. But next time we get another fast break, and Aminu gets the foul this time. I'm not sure how much of the foul shots he made, but it doesn't really matter because Eric Gordon is knocking down this shot. And in the fourth quarter, I became a facilitator. As you see, I had 45 points. I was balling early as far as scoring points. But in this fourth quarter, they said, you're not scoring anymore. And I'm like, that's fine with me because I'm two-dimensional. I can score and I can shoot. Of course, I'm scoring and shoot. That's dumb. I can score and I can pass. And I'm looking to pass first. So, you give me the option to pass, it'll happen every time. That time, that probably should have been a turnover. But we'll take it as Eric Gordon finishes the semi-tough shot, and all of a sudden it's a 16-point game midway through the fourth quarter. It was once a 7-point game as we started the fourth quarter. Now we're pulling away a little bit as Denny knocks down this mid-range shot, maintaining that edge, 14, 16 points. And even though they're making their shots here, getting offensive rebounds like crazy, the clock is starting to tick on these guys, and the clock is their best friend. So we're going to start running the clock a little bit, but they are trying to double team me. Make sure that doesn't happen. Still, if they're going to double team me, I'm going to make the pass, and more often than not, I'm going to find the open guy. And this, my friends, is the dagger. Eric Gordon from downtown. Didn't think he'd pull that up. Passing him just in case he had an idea. And I guess he read my mind there, and Eric Gordon came to play. He definitely came to play. We're gonna win playoff series. It's not gonna be all Denny. We're gonna need help, and Eric Gordon is the help we need. Anthony Davis is the help we need on that and 1 finish. And now we get subbed out here. And this game, it was Denny and it was a team. It was a full team effort. It was Denny, it was Eric, it was Anthony, it was Aminu, it was Roger Mason, it was Austin Rivers, and we all executed, and we all put together a game 1 victory. So we're holding down the home court right now. We put our word out there. We're here to stay, man. We're here to stay. Look at Denny patting down that court. So hope you guys liked this video. Subscribe for more Denny Tice videos as we move into these playoffs. And hopefully we can get game 2. I'll catch you guys next time as we head into the press conference.
You guys go up 1-0 with the win tonight, getting things off on the right foot in this series. How do you capitalize on that moving forward to game 2?
Yeah, it was a real good win for us as a team. I think we played off each other well, and the simple answer is that we just got to do the same thing in game 2. You can always take away good things from a win. And I know Coach is already figuring out how to do that and what he needs to do to prepare us for the next game. I'm confident this team will be ready.